Hey, what's up, guys? Emmanuel here. Today we're gonna be doing a oil change on the Honda Accord 2016-17 V6 Honda Accord. All right, so there's the tools we gonna need to do the oil change. So first, guys, quick 17 millimeter wrench with the 3/8 ratchet. All right, and you also gonna need the oil filter, special kind of oil filter wrench. It's a 65 millimeter wrench. So just put in 65 millimeter oil filter tool, you're gonna find that. So it's 65 millimeter times 14. I think that's what it is. So that's for the Honda oil filter. So we're gonna need a Honda oil filter. You can use any type of oil filter that works for you guys, all right? But I like to go with the Honda oil filter. You can find it at a Honda dealership, or you can get this on Amazon, all right? So in this right here, you see I put Honda on it because I have a lot of a drain plug, the O-ring for the drain plug. So I'm gonna remove one and show you guys what I'm talking about real quick. So we're gonna need one of these, all right? So I got a dozen of them that I bought on Amazon, as you can see right there, guys. All right, we're gonna need one of that. So I'm gonna put that right here for now. And what we got here, guys, we have like full synthetic oil. So this is the oil type we need. We need a full synthetic oil for the Honda Accord. Never use a different type of oil, but full synthetic oil. All right, so that's the oil number right there, the OW20. Okay, guys, this is my favorite brand. It works pretty good on my car. It gives me high performance, and also gas mileage is great. Okay, so what's the price for that oil? I got that from Walmart. So check it out, guys. This is you can see motor oil. It's like $22 and change and tax. So I end up paying $24 for this oil. And you got your filter right there. You could buy it on Amazon or anywhere for maybe $5 a piece, or maybe cheaper than that. All right. And the O-ring, if you want to get it from a dealership, I think it's like, I forgot the price, but you could get a dozen of them on Amazon for like $10, you know, for maybe 10, 20 pieces. So let's move on to what we're going to do here, guys. You first need to raise the front end of your car. As you all see, I already have my front wheels, and I have my oil container over there. I have my cars already on a jack stand. You want to do this safe, okay? Because you're doing it to save yourself some money. You also want to keep yourself safe. There's another tool that you can use too, guys. The little thing right there, you know, I got that from Walmart. You can find that on Amazon as well. So if you having problem finding the type of oil you need for your car, every car has one of these. You could just look on your engine cap. You're gonna see it right there, the OW20. Instead of going to the owner menu, just look on your engine cap. Okay, guys. So let's get to this thing. I am going to do it right now. Okay. So guys, we're gonna locate your drain plug. This is like your oil pan right there. If you see right there, you're gonna say engine oil, and right there is your drain plug. So we're gonna take that drain plugs. We're gonna use the 17 millimeter wrench. All right. So you also want to get you know, this container ready, just in case you open there. The oil is gonna come right down, guys. All right. It's super hot right now. Super hot, guys. So I'm gonna get this super close to there. This is like my old coffee cup. All right, you can find something, anything that you feel comfortable getting your oil, because you don't want the oil shooting on the floor, make a mess. So there we go. Now you could adjust the container to see. There we go. There we go. Now I'm gonna dump this right into the container. I like the fact that the oil is coming out pretty quick because the engine is super warm. And also here in North Carolina, man, is very hot. So the oil, the temperature right now. So this is like O-ring I was telling you about. This right here, we're gonna throw it away. Every time you're doing an oil change, you want to throw this away and replace that, okay? If you don't, you might end up getting the oil leak, guys. So while the oil is draining down, that's pretty quick. let's go get the O-ring ready and come right back, guys. Alrighty. Alright guys, we're gonna remove the old O-ring, get this out, and replace that with the new one, okay? So this right here, guys, we're gonna throw it away, okay? So we got the new one set up. We're gonna put that to the side and go remove the oil filter, okay? So let's come back here and guys, and locate our oil filter and try to take it off, guys. Alrighty. So as you see, let me adjust the camera, guys. This is not a Hollywood video, but it's just a garage video, okay? You see that blue thing out there? That's your oil filter. So every time you raise the front wheel, you want to turn your steering to your passenger side, all the way to your passenger side. So what that does is it gives you more room in order to work on your oil filter, okay? So let's get to this thing. So remember, guys, I always talk a lot in my video because I want to make sure that people are safe. So I'm gonna remove the 17mm wrench. As you see right now, I'm gonna pop it right out, and what we're gonna do is swap this right into the 65mm times 14 oil filter wrench, okay? We're gonna just push it right in there and then get the oil filter out of the way. So I hope you guys can see the oil filter. Remember, guys, when you're removing the oil filter, you're gonna have oil coming out of the filter, right? So you want to be fully prepared for that, okay? You don't want to have your eye too super close to that thing and then get the oil in your eyes. That would be really bad. Trying to save money and then hurt yourself, all right? Alrighty. Oh, sorry guys. Seriously? Okay. Oh, it's getting some junk. Product, man. That's really not good. It's a tight space, so I'm gonna remove this and then finish it up with my hand. I told you it's gonna be the oil coming up, so as you can see there. Oh yeah, there we go. It is super hot here today, man. Woo! Everything is hot. This car been sitting for about an hour now, and the oil filter, you can even barely hold that, man. It's like the temperatures for that thing is. Woo. All right, guys. The oil is super hot, guys. That's what I told you guys. All right. Alright guys, we are going to get the oil filter ready, so we're gonna remove the seal off there and get that ready to put it back on because we already removed the old filter. You can see how dry it is. You want to be able to lubricate that, guys. All right, so we're gonna get to that in a second, not in a minute, but in a second. So what we're gonna do here, guys, is open the, let me get the camera straightened up for you here. We're gonna open the oil and get just a little bit out of it. This is what you want to get when you buy the container of oil. You want to make sure it's sealed pretty good because you don't want any fake stuff going into your engine, guys. You see now it's pretty sealed. So I'm gonna open that. All right, use my utility knife and open that. All right. So what we're doing here, guys, we're gonna grab just a little bit amount of this oil right here now. All right, we're gonna put a little bit here in order to, all right, so we got a little bit of oil there in order to lubricate the filter. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. Put your fingers in it and wrap it around the O-ring or gasket, however you call that. All right, why you need to do this is when you put in the oil filter on, you want to be able to have a good seal, because if it's not sealed pretty good, you're gonna have an oil leak, guys. Okay. Hi. Sorry guys, got family getting in the house, so then I'm gonna put this right back in here. And alrighty. So now we're gonna go back to the. Alright guys, we're gonna grab the rags and wipe down the oil filter housing right there. We're gonna wipe it off, make sure we got no dirt. It's gonna go into the new filter. All right, you don't worry about all the oil you see on the middle there when you're driving. All those things gonna go away. Even if you take it down to the dealer shop, they're doing the oil change, it's gonna be the same thing. The oil is gonna finally get right there. So make sure you got that clean. While we get that clean, remember guys, we already lubricate around the O-ring. So people usually top it up, like people usually put oil in it before putting it back on. I don't really do that because the moment you started filling up with the oil, it's gonna come right in here anyway. So there's no need of giving yourself that extra headache. All right, so just go ahead and put your filter right back on. I've been doing my oil filter, my oil change for a long time. That's the way I do it. I really don't fill my filter. I don't do anything like that. Those are just extra thing. You see it's going on. Make sure you got a really good seal, guys. A really good seal. You want to hand tight this first. If you got a good muscle, just put the super hand tight on it. Because sometimes the oil filter wrench, they don't work pretty good, man. To be honest with you, they're always like sliding off sometimes. So you want to make sure you hand tight that first. Then you try to assist that with the oil filter, right? Once you guys can see what I'm doing, right? All right, there we go. There we go. So it's pretty tight. That's why it's sliding off now. There we go. So that's it. Once you have this folded tight, we have the oil filter back on. Then we're gonna try to go right back to the drain plugs and all right, put the drain plugs right back on. All right, if you don't put the drain plugs and you attempt to put the oil, you're gonna get you're gonna get the oil leak, guy. So you see it right there, we got the drain hole right there. I'm gonna grab my rag again and then wipe it off. Always make sure you wipe it, you know, just in case there's any dirt that's gonna prevent you from getting a good seal. So we already, remember guys, we already replaced the new O-ring. Always want to replace this, okay? So we're gonna put it there, and we're also gonna hand tie this too. Once you hand tie there, as you can see, it's going on, guys. All right, once you hand tie that, Then we're gonna change the filter thing. We're gonna take the oil filter out of it and put our 17 millimeter wrench we got right into the 3/8 here. Okay, guys. So I always like to make sure they line up like this so it could lock in pretty good. There we go. All right. So then we are going to. All right. This is tightened up. If you don't have a torque wrench, make sure you don't put a certain amount of power on it. Do not put too much power on it because this is an aluminum plate, guys. If you put too much power and you got a crack right there, you're gonna have oil pushing in that direction every time you're driving. Okay, so remember, if you don't have a torque wrench, I don't have a torque wrench. I know if it's tight. I know if it's not tight. That's just a common sense, guy. All right, make sure you don't over tight that, otherwise it's gonna crack like this. And you might not see it, and every time you're driving, it's gonna push oil there. Then you start getting the oil leak. You want to get an oil leak while you're driving. That's not good. So then we down here, guys. We have like oil filter back on. We have the drain plug back on. So what we're gonna do now is go back upstairs. So we're back upstairs. When I say upstairs is down there, it's downstairs. Over here is upstairs. Okay. So we back up here. We're gonna open the engine cap and try to refill the oil. All right, guys. All right. So one thing I forgot to mention is you're always gonna need one of these. Okay, you can find these like Walmart for $5 or $7, depends on the quality. So we're gonna put that right in there and try to tap up the oil. Alrighty, guys. So let's put the camera somewhere here that you guys can see what's going on here. All right. So remember, guys, like I said, this video is for the V6. All right. For the V6, we're gonna use the entire 5/4 of oil going here. So you see there, the entire 5/4 go in this. I have been doing my oil change for so long. I use the entire 5/4. Okay. If you're not sure, you could call your dealer and ask Stan. All right, they would definitely give you, the amount of oil that need to go in your car. If you have a 4-cylinder Honda Accord, you want to call your dealer, because I do not know anything about the 4-cylinder, because I always own a V6 Honda Accord. This is my third V6 Honda Accord, guys. All right, so all right. So that's pretty much. I do not attempt to do anything like measure the oil, whatever. I just put in the whole 5/4 to speed up the process, because there's no need of putting a little bit oil and check that, and it's just not necessary because the entire 5/4 go in it anyway. So just make sure you dump everything in it. Alrighty. So like I said, if you're not sure, just call your dealer, give them the year and make him model of your car, and they would be more than happy to tell you how many amount of oil that your engine takes. Okay. So this video, once again, is only for the full V6, not for 4-cylinder. Okay, so that's it. We got everything going in it, and we're gonna remove this, guys. All right, take it out, and remember, guys, you always want to make sure you wipe around these things. You're not getting any dirt going back in there. Okay, so we're gonna grab the. All right, we're gonna grab this and try to wipe it up, but just a little. Make sure they're clean, and then put it right back on it. All right. There we go. Give it a good tight, and what we're gonna do here, guys, is to check the oil level. You see the orange thing over there? It's your dipstick, guys. That's the thing you use to check your oil level, guys. So we're gonna pull that out, and you see we still have the dirty oil on there. Okay, so we're gonna wipe it off and put it right back in there. All right, then we let it sit in there for about a few seconds, and then we pull it right out and see the oil we have in it, guys. So check it out. This is what we got there. I hope the camera can see there. We have a pretty good amount of oil. It's not over, it's not under, it's right what the factory recommendation is supposed to be. That's what it is. All right, so now we have everything set up, guys. I am going to start the car and reset. So if you stick around, guys, I'm gonna show you how to reset the magnet request. Okay. All right, guys, gonna start the car. I got a push button right there. Put the foot on the brakes. Start it. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, you see, let me see if I can get this up. Whatever, man. Alright, if you see it in the middle right there, it's a maintenance due soon. That's when your oil percentage get to 15%. Alright, guys. So if you have anything like this on your steering wheel, you see the up arrow and the down arrow and the center button right there. The one in the center will say reset. Okay, select or reset. So we're gonna press, like, let it adjust the camera so you guys see what's going on there. So when you press the up button, it's gonna change the information to what it said, maintenance due soon. All right, so I press that. Now you see I have 15% oil life. All right, guys. So what we're gonna do here, because we already have the oil change, and we replaced the oil, we replaced everything, so everything is all set. So the oil is no longer 15%, but how can you get that to 100%, guys? Is to keep pushing the up button right there until you get to what it said, vehicle maintenance. Okay, you see vehicle maintenance, right, guys? I hope that's the camera set. Okay, when it says vehicle maintenance, and you're gonna press the middle button right there, what it says select or reset. Then once you get to select, they're gonna change to different information right there. Then you're gonna keep pressing the up button till you go to maintenance reset. All right, so I keep pressing the up button. It's a maintenance reset, guys. Hope the camera will get that. Once you get to maintenance reset, then you're gonna press again the center button, say reset or select. So we press the center button right there, and it's gonna go to a different information. So right now it says that cancel or reset. I hope the camera can see that pretty good. Cancel or reset. So the top one will be the cancel, and the bottom one will be reset. So we want to get that on the bottom one. So then we're gonna come to the down arrow here and press that, and you're gonna see on the screen it's gonna go to reset. So once it get to reset, then we're gonna hit the select in the middle to reset that. While we do that, it's gonna say reset complete. Alright, say reset complete, guys. So reset complete, it means your oil percentage is to 100% right now. So we're gonna keep pressing the up one to go to exit. Alright, we're looking for exit. Once we get exit, okay, you see exit, then we press the center button to exit out of that screen. Alright, so once we get there, It's gonna go back to vehicle reset, vehicle setting. Then we are going to press that and see our oil life. So you see oil life is now 100%. So that's how you do the oil reset. When you're done your oil change, that's the way you do your reset. All right, guys. So one of the reasons I have the vehicle running, because I can't sit in this vehicle while it's like 100-degree, but normally you have to keep the vehicle into not accessory mode, but you take your foot, do not put your foot on the brake, but press this button twice, 1, 2. Then once you have everything light up, that's where you do the reset thing. Okay, then you could keep going and go to vehicle reset. All right, vehicle setting, I'm sorry guys. Once you get to vehicle setting, you press select. Then you're gonna keep going up and you get to maintenance reset. Then you press select. Then once you get there, then you want to press the down one and you come to reset and reset that. You could do that multiple times till reset complete. So we're gonna keep going up again and find exit. Once we get exit, then we press select. All right, so that's the way to reset your oil life. Now we got to 100%. So it don't hurt anything if you have the vehicle running, but it's highly recommend that you keep the vehicle in this position. Like the engine need to be off, and also all these things need to be on. But because it's super hot here and I cannot sit in this car with the temperature, I swear to God. All right, guys, so once again, it's Emmanuel. This is the way we do the oil change, and I'm gonna change my screen. I like to keep it to my, all right, my MPG right there, guys. Okay, so now we all done. All right, that's how you do the oil change, and I hope you enjoy the video and give it a thumbs up, man. I'm gonna do more video like this, but I need people to subscribe, and if you subscribe, that just encourage me that people are interested in my video. Then I'm gonna keep making a lot of good videos. And if you need a transmission fluid change, I'm about to shoot another video how to do the transmission fluid change on the Honda Accord. So consider subscribing so you're not gonna miss that video. All right, guys, stay safe and God bless you. God bless America.